Okay. Okay, we're cool. So, Brandy
Yes.
was having some troubles getting her hangout to work because of, do you know what was wrong?
I had to install a plugin for Google Plus to where
Okay.
it allow me to have be on video.
Okay, so that took a little time, but Brandy's here now, and so I'm just gonna fill her in on what we talked about, like, I don't know, probably 20 minutes ago in our meeting.
Right.
Um, So we, I think the first thing we talked about was our conference colors, and we decided on blue and orange. So
Okay.
the struggle conference is blue and orange, and we decided to keep our name the struggle conference because it's just too suitable not to be named that. um,
Right.
and then we gave everybody their jobs or like whatever. So I don't know if you looked at it yet. Um, the thing on Moodle that gives the listing of all the
Yeah, conference commissioner, assistant
yeah,
commissioner.
yeah, all that stuff. We did that, and the only thing left was the web developer. So we gave that to you. Is that
Okay,
okay with you?
that's fine.
I think you just have to make like a website or something, and
Okay.
I'm the like head person, I guess, the first one
So you the president.
that making sure everybody's doing what they're doing and the one that calls the meetings and stuff.
Okay, cool. Now
Uh,
with Doodle, since we all had to set up our available times or whatever, how do we get in touch with everybody else since they haven't uploaded their stuff in the farm?
yeah, that to me isn't being very reliable right now because everybody isn't on it.
Right.
So I think if we just use the forum that we have on Moodle to say like, hey, we're having a meeting at this time, and then
Right.
I think we decided that Tuesdays at 5 o'clock is the best time for everybody right now. Is that good with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So our next meeting is gonna be next Tuesday at 5, and
Okay.
we were supposed to discuss the logo,
Okay.
but I don't think we did that. So I think in our next meeting we're gonna talk about the logo and then making like game schedules and stuff.
Okay. The logo's supposed to be like the theme or the model.
Just the logo of the struggle conference, whatever. I mean, if we just find something, or if somebody like, I don't know, can make something, maybe like a big S and a C, like to,
Okay.
to represent the S and the C, like in blue and orange colors, and then some kind of like picture, I don't know, just some kind of something to represent.
Will we drop it off in our conference folder?
Yeah. So on the Google Drive,
Mm-hmm.
you have, did you put your school up? Did you put your school up?
No, not yet. I need to do that.
Okay, so you put your school and then in a folder in the conference, and then um, in inside your school, there's two other folders.
Yeah, for football and volleyball.
Yeah, and then you do your logo for your school.
Right.
And then but I think next week when we make the logo for the
Conf-
conference, we'll put it in the conference folder.
yeah.
And then Whitney is our secretary, and so she put in Google, she put the document of our meeting, like the time and who was there and who wasn't there, and
Mhm.
all that stuff. So I'll talk to her about this meeting, and we'll post it. I'll post it in the forum that you were here. Uh,
Okay. We both have to post it, right?
you go ahead and post it. I think if you can get the link, then post it. But um, if not, I'll
So
post it for her.
we just copy the link at the top from here, right?
You see, in the bottom right hand corner, it says conference meeting number one with Brandy.
Let me see. No, I don't see.
Maybe it's just on mine. Uh,
Yeah, I think you did the call, maybe.
yeah.
That's not.
Okay. Well, then I'll just post it. Because under that, it's gonna automatically like download to YouTube, and it's gonna
Oh,
give you that link because it's gonna be on my YouTube account.
okay.
So I'll go ahead and post it in the forum of us having the meeting. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and then in what you can do is like in the forum explaining everything. That
Why?
way,
I mean,
yeah, that way Whitney will know, and maybe she can do something about the agenda that she made, you know?
mm, yeah.
So, do you have any other questions?
Um, Besides us talking about the agenda topics and the meeting time, that's about it. I mean, is that all we were supposed to talk about in the meeting
Yeah,
today?
yeah, that was
Okay.
all we covered. I think in
And
the next meeting we'll do a little more, it was just kind of like the beginning of things, so.
right. And us making the stuff to put in the folder for our conference and separate files for football and volleyball. That's all due tomorrow, or
Yeah. I think nothing really has to be in those folders. They're just there right now, you know?
so is titling them, or
What?
is just putting a title to it?
Yeah. Like just
Oh,
making the folder.
okay. And
And
after we post that, we upload it to the forum.
upload what to the forum?
What we did, making our folders. I
Um,
wasn't. We were supposed to upload this week for conference affiliation because the form was set up for us to add multiple stuff, like to add our doodle information and
yeah.
contact information with each other. And then we talked about the meeting that we should have a week prior for next week and the making
Yeah.
our folders.
So, what's your question?
Do we upload the information that we put in our folders on Moodle, or we just put it in our folders and it's supposed to be in our Dropbox for Google?
Hmm. I'm a little confused.
I am too. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Okay, let's see if we can so on the Google,
Mhm.
let me get to mine. Or on Google Drive. In Google Drive, there's the folder for the class and the struggle conference. And in there, Whitney posts a folder that says conference meeting. So that's
Did
taken care of.
Did you get to that from Google or from Moodle?
from Google. But she also posted it in the forum on Moodle.
Okay.
It's in both places. Um, but what you need to do is make your school a folder,
Uh-huh.
and then you can just look on mine and look on Whitney's and see like everything that we put on there, and just copy that, like make a folder for
Okay. I'm
every.
seeing the activities now with the conference meeting and the folders.
You're reading it,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And then, I mean, after you do that, that's pretty much all you have to do. Um,
Okay. That's
for
what
the
I was, if we had to show that we did it on Moodle, like upload it somewhere on Moodle,
show that you did what?
make our folder. But it'll automatically be seen by the teacher since we're doing it on Google?
Yeah, I don't think you have to. Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Okay.
She can see it on her Google Drive because it's all shared like under everybody. Everybody can see everybody's stuff on there, so she'll be able
Okay.
to see
Man, I'm like the worst person with technology, so my
that.
head.
I think everybody is like when they first start this class, and then the more you do it, the more it kind of like comes around, and you just
Right.
kind of play with it for a while.
Yeah.
You can't just like assume that you know what you're gonna do coming into it. You kind of
Mm-hmm.
gotta mess around and see what does what, and then
Mm-hmm.
eventually it's like, oh, that makes sense. But I mean, everybody's.
Yeah. And you have to learn the stuff because everybody's using it.
hmm So that's pretty much all you have to do is make your folders, and
Mm-hmm.
then in the forum, I'm gonna post the link of us having our meeting, and then
Yeah.
you can post a forum like kind of explaining everything.
Right. And while explaining that, I'm probably just gonna copy the link after you post it and post it as well. Just
Yeah,
to
that's cool. And then Thursday's the quiz.
right. And they say do the practice quiz before taking the quiz, the actual quiz.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so I think all I have left is to make my folders for the conference.
Yeah.
And when we meet again, we're going to discuss the Webster position.
Yeah, I don't think that's till later. Like, I don't think we have to do that till later next week. What we're gonna be doing is trying to make like game schedules.
Okay.
I think your part, like on the web, that's like in a couple weeks or something. That's not till later.
Okay.
We're
Cool.
just assigning you the position.
All right. So are we 5 or 6 people?
We are 6 people, but we haven't heard from Lindsay.
Okay.
But there's 5 positions. That's what we weren't sure of. If somebody does everybody need a position, or like if. Because there's only
That
5 things.
was the ideal thing, but since we have so many people in class.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at first I was in 2 conferences. But it
I
was
know,
by
I
my
saw that. I was like, did she ditch us?
No, and I was like, wait, did they kick me out?
No.
I was lost. Then I was like, well, maybe we assigned to 2 different conferences. But I looked, I'm like, no, I'm the only one.
Hmm. Alrighty, well, if you have any other questions, text me. I'll try to help you out or whatever.
Okay, and the other person that texted me has to be Whitney, right?
What?
I say the other person that texted me to try to get in contact with me, it must have been Whitney, right?
It probably was. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that's
well,
it.
okay. Until next time.
Next Tuesday.
All right.
At five.
All right.
All right.
Bye.